for a short moment. Not a short, but a short live for a short moment. You feel me? Well, Pete, right? A few years ago, probably like, let's say, eh, 20 years ago, that's a long time. Jay-Z had just dropped the 40/40 Club. And so I think we went down on a bus trip. I forget. I think we went down on a bus trip, you know. So, you clean up. This is the era where you rock a button up and some clean ass jeans. I had on I had a black button up with some dope navy blue Guess jeans. Yeah, Guess, right? And some wheats. And I think I had on like a dope like Kango or something. But looking back corner fly. You know what I'm saying? Like where you sit back and you watch everybody else do what they do fly. That's how I did it back in the day. Still kind of do that whenever I do. But anyway, so checking out the scenes, how it used to be like a big slope stadium seat joints, like overlooking the restaurant. If I could replay it right in my mind, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And you go up the escalator, or was it steps? You go up the steps, and in this back room area, they had a billiards room, a pool, like a pool hall room. Not necessarily like a pool hall style, but it was like in the cut, in the tuck, up away. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, be like, yeah, ding, 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 like it or whatever. And subscribe, by the way. So, after, chilling and getting a bite to eat or whatever, I leave the fellas and I go do my thing. So I go up the way, so I see them playing billiards or whatever. So when I walk in, I hear the fellas in there, a few choice cats in there, trying to get at this one chick. And yo, Shorty was District of Columbia bad. I'm talking, I'm talking Dominican Republic. She was so dope. Like she was light skinned. She was golden skinned. And she had a simple pullback ponytail with her baby hair, fined out. A simple ponytail. I think maybe she had the little stick joints in that joint. Bruh, she had like basic pearl earrings, if I could remember correctly. She had on a cream, form-fitting top, buttoned up, Joe, but it matched her skin to a T. Then she had on these. She had on these. Hold up. She had on these. She had on these like tuxedo pants. Yo, the tuxedo pants. It's kind of weird. Like men are wearing these shits now. It's weird, but they was cut off, above, right below her calf. They was form fitted, and it had, how I knew they were tuxedo pants. Tuxedos had the little strip, the little smooth strip that go down the side of the pants. So I was like, okay, I see what she doing. I mean, when I'm talking about they were so form fitting, it wasn't disrespectful. It accented her whole essence of what she was trying to present that night. And I'm talking about her little belt was cream, and she had on these simple cream shoes, like little pumps or whatever. And so when I walk in, cats is shooting pool, throwing little, I got what it takes to make your life right and simple, right? But she's sitting down, enjoying her drink, minding her business, chilling to herself, accepting all of the compliments. She took everything, right? Wasn't being rude, wasn't being disrespectful, she wasn't being standoffish. She was just enjoying the compliments, enjoying the evening, minding her business, sitting there sipping on what she's sipping on. So, she's sitting at one end of this sofa. Pool tables, I think it was one pool table, two, maybe four pool tables, I can't remember. And there's a TV playing. So I walked in and I just sat down at the other end of the sofa, minding my business, taking in the moment. So I hear everybody talking, trying to get at girly, so much that I saw what she looked like. I just was not trying to be a part of what was going on. So I guess how she saw it, because I sat down, was looking at TV, I was laid back, minding my business on my fly. You feel me? I guess that caught her eye more than the gentlemen that were trying to get at her, right? So the last dude said something to her, and she was like, I really, really appreciate. She was so humble, sweet with it. It was so weird. She was like, no, I really appreciate you, love. I really, really do. I appreciate you, but I'm simply not interested. And I heard that, and dude didn't take it as no rejection. Cats weren't taking it as a rejection. And, we all adults. We chilling, having a good time. So I'm sitting there, and I just so happened to look over, and she looked over at me. So I was like, how you doing tonight? And she was like, how you doing tonight? And I was like, oh. So long story short, baby girl scoots over. And I'm like, so she scoots over, long story short, man, we just start kicking it, and we just start talking and enjoying each other and laughing, and cats are still playing pool. They backed off. They allow her to talk to me, and I'm talking with her, and we just having a good time. So what happened to be a short time ended up being a short, long time because we engaged in each other. So long story short, I was like, look, love, I took up enough of your time. I'm not gonna keep feeling like I'm thirsty, saying this to myself. I wanted to be the one to end the conversation. I didn't want her to be the one to say, well, you have a good night. It was a good time talking with you. I'll see you later. I wanted to be the person to say that. So I was like, look, Mom, I really enjoyed our conversation. I'm going to get back to my homies because I'm sure they don't know where I'm at. And it was just a blessing to talk to you for, the time that you gave me. And she was like, no worries. I had a good time. She was like, I think we should keep in touch. And I was like, I said, what? Keep in touch with you? Say less. Pull out the Nextel, flip it open, hit the contacts. Y'all know how I go. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so I opened it up, hit contact, and I started putting the information in she gives to me. But there's something funny going on with my phone, funny style, like the reception in there was real bad or something. So I'm trying to store the number, and I thought I stored it, and I looked. I said, okay, I got it. And so I hit talk to try to, store it, or just so that she could get my number, and she could save it. But I thought we were good. I thought I saved it, and I was like, I bet. Have a good night. I gave her a hug and a small kiss to her side of her head, and I got up and I dipped out. Fellas, do you know I never stored the number, and it never called because the reception in the building, it just wouldn't allow my Nextel to do it. And I was on Sprint back in the day. Man, when I got home the next day and I tried to call Shorty just to say, hey, it was a pleasure, there was no remnant. There was no remnant of a call. It didn't go through. It didn't even make the call, so it wasn't in my call log or nothing. So long story short, fellas, be who you are. Don't be like the next cat. When it's the baddest chick in the room, let them do what they do, and you do you. And like I've been able to do most of my young life when I used to be out in the world, out in the streets doing what I did, I was always able to get the baddest joint in the room. I don't know how. I'm not a good looking dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular dude. Never had a pocket full of money like y'all do. You see, I'm at work right now. You know what I'm saying? I was just always me. I was always me, and I'm gonna continue to be me, and I'm gonna remain to be me. But the moral of the story is, when you execute and get the number, get the number. Don't fumble like I did. So to the to the lady in the cream that day, if you ever see this, say hi, subscribe and like. And please share it to the world that my story is not false. You know what I mean? I don't want people thinking I'm making this up. But you know what I mean? Happy Sunday. Like, subscribe. I don't know how to see who's watching. Thank you. Salute to those who are watching. I'm going to keep on keeping on. You feel me? Holla. Like, subscribe. How I end this, y'all?